Normally, I would have my two roommates here, but they both went home for Thanksgiving, which means that I have had the place to myself for like a week now. I had some hookers over the other night. We did cocaine. I'm actually not 100% sure when either of my roommates are coming back. I might not even ask. I might just let it be a surprise. I moved to Brooklyn about 3 months ago, which is crazy to think about because it's gone by very quickly, but at the same time, it feels like I have lived here for a lot longer than 3 months. I feel very acclimated to the area. Everything I need is like within a 5-minute walk away from me, which is pretty cool. I only have the sublease here until May. It's almost the end of November. So hopefully by then, something happens. I have had a lot of really cool experiences in the last 3 months. I've met a lot of really amazing people, both within the film industry and outside of it. Most recently, I have been working on a Jamie Foxx movie as a background actor. I'm honestly not sure how much I'm allowed to say about it because we had to put like these stickers over our phone cameras so that we couldn't take pictures. I usually didn't do it, but I just also wasn't taking pictures. But no one's gonna tell me what to do with my phone. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's been fun. I was also going around introducing myself to the PAs and the ADs. I walked up to them, I was like, hey, I'm Joe. I graduated from film school. I was a PA on Roofman. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you've heard of Roofman before. They said, oh my God, you're exactly the person we've been looking for. We have a shortage of 20-somethings who graduated from film school. We thought we were gonna have to shut down production, but since you, Joe, from Colorado, came up and introduced yourself, now we can get this movie off the ground. Anyway, what else have I been up to? Since I took my gap year and lived in New York from 2022 to 2023, I have not asked my parents for money, which I have taken pride in. Now they've like given me money before, which I'm very grateful for, but I've never called them and been like, hi mom, hi dad, blah blah blah, I'm in a pinch, I need $500 right now. But this last month I was looking at my bank account and I said, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills this month. And so for the first time in about 3 years, I called my mom and asked for money, which is a very humbling thing to do at the ripe age of 25 years old. And it wasn't like a big deal or anything. Like she's happy to help. I know both of my parents are happy to help if they're able to, and they are right now, which I'm again very grateful for. But it's just like, I wish that I was in a position right now where they could start asking me for money, you know? Like, I'm 25 years old, I'm a full-grown adult. I just feel like if I had all of my ducks in a row, if I was just like plugged into the right thing, then I would not only be able to support myself, but start being able to help support my family as well. And that's always been a life goal of mine. I don't know why I went into the film industry with the idea that I was gonna be making enough money to support myself and my family by the age of 25. Maybe I should have considered going into engineering or something a little bit more lucrative. You know, I definitely recognize this as something that I signed up for when I decided to move to the most expensive city in the world with about $5,000 saved up. I've kind of been living in like blissful ignorance for the past 3 months of like, oh, I have enough money if, you know, something goes wrong to pay rent, and I'm sort of just like breaking even on all other fronts, and I'll just figure it out. Like every month I'll just figure it out. And that's what I've been doing. I have been figuring it out. I'm also learning to be patient right now and just walk in the path that God has laid out for me. And if that means that I'm not just raking it in right now, then that's okay, because I know that if I'm smart and put my mind to it, that I can have a successful career and eventually be able to help my family out down the road. There's also like a weird sense of FOMO that I have now that I am 25 and I'm seeing other people my age online have a lot of success and gain huge followings and be able to make money off of it being self-employed, and also just like making great stuff. Like there's so many people around my age that live out here that are like making really interesting, funny, dynamic things consistently. And there's so many times when I will spend all day on a video that I think is just hilarious. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the one. This right here, this TikTok is gonna shoot me into superstardom for sure. And then I spend all day shooting and editing it, and I post it, and it gets like 270 views. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I guess I just have to keep doing this over and over and over again until something finally clicks. And then even after that, I just have to keep going, keep going, keep going. And so I'm chipping away at it. I really am. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to have my health, and I'm excited for whatever the future holds. So yeah, thanks for listening to my trauma dump really quick. Anyway, I'm gonna cut myself off here